gosh, we are broadcasting live from the Allstate Arena. We are with the Chicago Wolves. We've got loggers, we've got fun, we've got a full show. We have food, we have skates, we have people to interview. So much going on. We have MJ Tam here and our special guest, Dana Weiss. So it's going to be a full show. Welcome to ChicagonistaLIVE. Exciting is this? MJ, we're missing you, Nancy. We wish you were here, but we are so lucky. We have the right person for the right show today. We have Dana Weiss with us. Thank you, Dana.
Thanks for having me. This is great.
This was so perfect for Dana, right?
She was the first in mind. One, because, wow, you are such a hockey mom, and we learned that about you, and we're going to talk a lot about that later on.
Yeah,
correct?
This is like a hockey mom's dream.
And we have our blogger families here today. And so we have great families out there that are watching the game. For those of you who have never seen a Wolves game, we were just blown away with the starts off with the firework and just a full, skates going in there with that whole firework. That was really exciting. I felt the fire in me just like the whole time. It was so fun.
We also have food coming up later, and and we have Skates, who's going to be making a special appearance. But we want to hear from you, Dana. You spend a lot of time on the ice. Tell us what it's like to be a hockey mom. Your husband plays, one of your sons plays.
Yeah, I mean, I think when you think about like a hockey mom, you think of this like tough, sort of like, up at 4 o'clock in the morning at the, at the rink. I mean, is that what you guys think? Because
yes.
That's definitely what I thought before I became
It's a lot of commitment, it sounds like, for me.
Yeah, right? And it's a lot of cold. I mean, it's really so cold. But the thing is, I'm a fashion writer also, and so I couldn't kind of show up in my sweatpants and my hair in a ponytail, and so I've been kind of mastering like the way to make hockey mom clothes kind of cute,
I love that.
So we need a tip.
All right, so I think like my two biggest tips are this statement necklace, and I brought you guys some. I know that sounds crazy, but it's like you're wearing this big oversized jersey, and like I'm sort of a magpie. I'm drawn to anything glittery, so I think you just like throw on a statement
That looks
necklace.
great.
Look at this, it even matches.
It does.
Who would have thought, right?
And then I think the other thing that I really love is behind me. It's like a personalized like sweater blanket, and hockey moms are really communal. We all work together. We drink together. We talk together. We share our blankets, and so you don't want to get yours mixed up with everybody else's. And so I got this one, and it just has my initials on it. But these hockey rinks are so cold, and so you can put this on and still look really cool. Fashionable, but also warm. So totally practical.
I love that you got all the colors there, right?
Yeah, we need some bling here.
Totally.
And what about the mittens? Because my hands would freeze.
Okay, so this is really important. So it's freezing in there, but you don't want to wear traditional gloves because you want your fingers. Number one, you want to be able to take pictures of your kids, so you need access to your fingers. But also the food is awesome. Like if you're a hockey mom, you learn really quickly what's best at the concession stand. So I love fingerless gloves because it gets you. You could still get into those nachos, but your hands stay warm.
You know she's a fashion blogger when you have that beautiful.
But don't wear it
you
all
know,
together because it just
So cute.
I put up on my Facebook this week, I said, any advice for first-time hockey parents? I've never had so much interaction from so many people that I never even hear from on Facebook. Everybody had advice, from dental insurance to good plastic surgeons to make sure you have socks and warm socks and boots on.
Yeah, and a cushion for your seat because the benches are so uncomfortable.
It's so funny, you know, there's the hockey, I mean, there's the baseball mom, there's the swimming mom, but it's so much more excitement when you hear about hockey moms. I mean, just the amount of comments you got from it, it cracks me up that, you know, I've never done hockey, so this is all new to me, but it's so exciting just to really learn about
Well,
it.
and when you're here, you know, at the Wolves game, it's like the energy here is so great. Like, how can you not get caught up in it, whether it's your own kids' game or the Wolves game? It's just, there's something about hockey that if you go to a game, you just fall in love.
Well, you guys can do that yourself. You can come here and join next time. Since we're giving away, hashtag ChicagonistaLIVE, we are giving the fan 4-packs, and that comes with 4 tickets, 4 hot dogs, 4 sodas, and a bucket of popcorn. And I mean, this is normally $89 if you buy it. It starts at $89, and I mean that's really great money.
How do I
there.
win?
So
I know.
hashtag ChicagonistaLIVE. We would love for you to win this. And look, all the stuff that you were able to bring and looking all
bring
the
your
gorgeous,
statement necklace,
right?
bring your personalized blankets.
This isn't interfering with people being able to hear me. Is it clicking at all? I hope not. No, but we're so excited. And you know what? The Chicago Wolves happen right here. It's easy to get to, easy to park. There's so much around the arena. And who else better to tell us what to do when you're at you could build like a whole staycation vacation. And we want to bring in Corey Jobe. Thank you so much for joining us. The Illinois Department of Tourism is here. Special night tonight. You guys are co-sponsoring or tell us.
Illinois Tourism Night.
Okay.
So we've invited all of our stakeholders out. We're giving away fantastic prizes. It's just a great environment.
We got to meet Abe Lincoln.
Abe Lincoln was
and
here
Abe Lincoln.
today.
Yeah, that was
The
really
real
major.
president, Abe Lincoln.
The real
He's here in the
president.
house.
And he said he doesn't have Twitter, and we kind of liked that.
We
So thank you so much for being here. This is such a great area around the Allstate Arena, and especially for Illinois.
Right.
Just tell us about this area as a staycation or vacation.
Well, I think here with the Chicago Wolves, it's friendly, it's family, it's a lot of fun, it's affordable for the families to come out and enjoy a game. I love the fireworks.
Yes.
I mean, the company that does the fireworks, they do the Super Bowl fireworks. So that's pretty amazing. And then right here in Rosemont, all the great things to do, whether you want to go shopping or you want to do a little gambling, or if you want to bring the family out to MB Financial Park for Rosemont and ice skate and all the great restaurants. And it's just a great destination for the family. It's a great destination for couples that want to get away for the weekend. Rosemont has it going on.
I love it because you can park here.
Yes.
You can park in one place, and you do have that area where you've got all of the restaurants
Yeah,
and the
MB
comedy
Financial,
club
yeah.
and everything there. And the fun thing was when we came here once, MJ and I did a staycation here,
We did.
and she could see the city from her hotel room.
From my hotel room. It
So
was
you could see Chicago.
And we actually
The room
spent
with the view.
a
Yes.
weekend at MB Financial,
Yep.
and there was so much stuff to do.
And in the summertime, they have the concert series. You can go out, have dinner. I like the Hofbrauhaus. Only one. It's the only
We did
Hofbrauhaus
that.
in the
That was
Midwest.
fun.
And it's fantastic. You can have a beer and have a big pretzel
Sure.
and listen to the live music on the plaza. So it's great.
So
it's fun to experience.
another thing that I love your website.
Yes.
Oh,
There's
thank you.
so much things to find. I mean, every time I have family visiting, hi everybody.
Our fans, we love you guys.
So one of the things when my family's visiting in town, that's the first place I would go. And I'm a blogger and I write about stuff that's happening in the city. What's my go-to guide? Your website.
EnjoyIllinois.com.
We
Great.
love
Well, we
that.
love it. Well, starting February 15th, we're launching an even bigger version of EnjoyIllinois.com. It's going to be exciting. It's going to have even more trip ideas, itineraries, recommendations from people like you that know Illinois, that have a secret tip about Illinois, that want to get out, whether you're a foodie or you're into the craft spirits, whether it's the 250 microbreweries, the 56 craft distilleries, or the 110 wineries we have here in Illinois.
Idea.
We live in the best state.
We do live in the best
We really
state.
do.
And it's very undiscovered, and it's my job to tell everybody about it.
But you have a great newsletter too,
We have a great newsletter, Travel Tuesday.
Travel
Tuesday.
I
So
look forward to getting it.
It's all some great tips, some industry highlights, and it's a great way to learn about the state.
And you
I
have
love
the
it.
section that I was Illinois Made.
Oh, yes.
Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, Illinois Made is, it's really inspiring travel to the state through the eyes of the maker, the entrepreneur, who could be a glass blower, could be a craft beer maker, could be an artist of some sort. And they love what they do, they love their craft, they're passionate about Illinois and where they live, and we're inspiring people to get out and find some unique experiences. That's why people are traveling. They want something unique, they want authentic, one of a kind, and Illinois Made and our Illinois makers provide that. It's a really cool program. We have over 100 makers in the program right now in all parts of the state.
And you guys have a really robust social media.
We do.
And always have contests. What's going forward with that?
Well, going forward, we have learned that our travel market's changing a bit. We had another record-breaking year. 111 million people visited Illinois. 111 million people.
111 million.
111, and they spend a lot of money here in the state. We love that.
We love
All of
that.
our partners love
Come
that.
back.
Come back. But we have a brand new campaign starting March 15th, and it's geared toward the millennial and Gen X market. They're very important markets, because all the markets are important to us, but it's really our core group. We're all the millennials. Yes. We're the
own a couple
millennials. We are the
millennials.
millennials.
Okay, I'll claim
so it's
that
exciting.
today.
Yeah, so it's a brand new program, and it's very exciting.
What does that mean, though, when it's geared to millennials?
Well, it's a little different tone for us.
Okay.
It's going. I can't give away too much yet.
Okay.
But we've got a really cool band from Illinois that's going to be appearing in our commercials.
Wow.
It's going to be pretty amazing. And we have this new campaign, and we ask this question: Illinois, are you up for amazing? And we can really demonstrate and talk about all these amazing things.
I'm always up for amazing.
All right. Good.
Can you tell me who the band is?
She won't tell. No, your site's great.
It's a secret.
MJ, she looks forward to the Travel Tuesday. She's like online. I'm like, what are you doing? She's like, I don't know. I might have family in town. She's just kind of. You do a great job.
Thank
with it.
you.
And it's at Enjoy Illinois.
At Enjoy Illinois. Yep.
Is
And
where people can follow you on Twitter.
absolutely. Don't forget to hashtag Enjoy Illinois along with ChicagonistaLIVE.
Yes,
correct?
tonight.
ChicagonistaLIVE.
And Corey, congratulations.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Thank
you
you.
do such a
Ladies,
great job.
fantastic.
Thank you.
Really
I just want to
appreciate
know who the band is.
Yeah, soon, March
And
15th.
what's this?
Well, we're doing a couple of things. So we're giving away 3 amazing 2-night getaways here in the
I'm
States.
going to go take all of these.
Go
yes.
take all. So when you're over talking to President Lincoln, register for 3 2-night giveaways. We're
Okay.
giving them out throughout the night. And then we have our Travel Illinois magazine, where you can learn not only on the web, but learn in print about all the fantastic things that are happening this fall and winter in the state. A lot of things happening.
And like I said, you can build a whole staycation vacation right around Chicago.
Oh, absolutely.
Wolves. This is so much fun. We're going to be talking to Wendell coming up.
Yes.
And then, we're having so much fun. We're
This
not
is-
even really in watching
I
the
know.
game.
Well, there's a good game going on
I heard.
inside. Thanks,
Thank you.
ladies. Thank you.
Thank you.
Wow.
I'm so proud of Chicago.
Illinois,
You
you're
know?
up for amazing.
Proud of Illinois.
Much to do.
Don't you?
I mean, I'm like, oh, gambling, shopping. I gotta go. I gotta go book a hotel room.
It is. We did the staycation here, and it was so
It was so
much
fun. We need to do that again. We did a girls' getaway. You need to join us.
I want to be
next
invited
time.
next time. I was surprised. We came to Rosemont not too long ago for dinner. The restaurants here are unbelievable.
So great.
So
That
great.
whole MB Financial Park,
Yeah.
because you have the comedy club there, you have the Hofborough House, you have so many, these little nook and cranny restaurants, and you can walk. And,
it
the
really
candy
feels,
factory.
it feels like you're in this city, you know? It feels like you're away from home.
I know by the end of the night, you're going to get that band out of him.
I know.
Relentless. But being here as a hockey mom, how fun to see your son here with his buddies. How exciting for a group of young hockey players to come. You get up close, you get to see the action. I was fascinated by them shoveling the ice off.
Yeah, and I just think they do such a great job here of, giving you access. The fireworks, it's so family friendly. It's so kid oriented for a kid who has this dream to be a hockey player. It really makes it tangible. You get to go and see them uncover the ice, and you see the players come out, and there's fireworks. They really want to build the energy around the game.
I love learning about all this new stuff today.
Speaking of somebody that at one point when he was a little boy, we're going to find out the real story, probably dreamed of being a hockey player, and he achieved his dream, and I think he has all of his teeth. We're going to check. Wendell Young, you got to come in. It's such an honor and a pleasure to meet you. This is Dana.
Nice to meet you.
I'm Beth Rosen. Nice teeth.
MJ, nice to meet you.
I wore a mask. I was a goalie, so I wore a mask.
Oh, you-
the smart ones.
Oh, you were a goalie.
Oh, but your mother probably had a heart attack every single
How did you
time.
protect that then, huh?
You wear a big mask, and see, I was the smart one. I had much more equipment than the other guys. The other guys lose their teeth. I had my own.
But I was a goalie dad also, because my oldest son was a goalie.
It's a lot of pressure.
Too much pressure.
Wow.
I literally have played in front of 20,000 people, probably whatever, a million people on TV. I was more nervous watching my son play than myself.
I was going to say, that's really unusual, and you must have been so nervous watching your son play. How did the game change, and how did you get excited and choose hockey as your sport?
Well, grew up in Canada, older brothers, everyone played. I don't remember the time when I said, I want to be a hockey player. You're born with that expectation of playing hockey, and I just ended up playing. In my first year, I was a defenseman, and our goalie couldn't make it in the playoffs. And coach threw me in goal. I was the only one that didn't want to be a goalie of the whole team, so he said, you're the odd one, you go in, and I got hooked to be a goalie, and from there I wanted to be a pro goalie. And
I have
luckily
to
for my life,
ask,
I did.
everyone that I know from Canada plays hockey. I mean, is that just
It's
what everyone does?
sacrilegious not to.
Is it just because it's cold? We have nothing to do but
That's
play
it.
hockey.
That's it. You know what? And truly, I played football. I played high school football, and I played soccer and baseball. We played all the sports, but the main focus in the country focused in on hockey.
That's
there's all the
great.
other sports, but we
I love it.
Tell us a
we love
little
our
bit
game.
about your hockey career. How long did you play, and how did you wind up? How did the Wolves get so fortunate to have you kind of as a general manager?
I was fortunate to be the general manager. I grew up in Canada, ended up moving away. I think I was 16, turning 17. I had to move away a couple thousand miles. So with a family, played junior hockey. After my first year, I got drafted to the NHL, and I played in the system for a while, and ended up in the NHL. Played about 10 years in the NHL, 18 years of pro total.
You don't even look old enough. Oh my God.
Very old.
Maybe being on the ice it kind of.
I know, it's like cryogenics,
Yeah, it freezes
people
you
pay a lot of
down.
money for that.
I have to say, you look really young. All right,
Thank you.
but go on.
Thank you. And then when I went to retire after coming to the Wolves, I played about 6 years for the Wolves, and I retired, and I actually wanted to be the general manager, but we had a great general manager, Kevin Cheveldayoff. That's actually the Winnipeg Jets manager right now in the NHL. So basically I told him, when you leave, I want to move in your spot. So I became a coach, coached here for a bunch of years, and then when Chevy left, I ended up walking into the spot, and it's a great organization from the top to the bottom, and there's really no bottom. Everyone works together, and we put on a great I'm responsible for what goes on the ice. So wins and losses are my fault, but everything about this team, it starts with our owner and Courtney Mahoney, which is in community relations, and our ticketing and just our charity stuff in the community. It's outstanding. And, I get people put a lot of praise on me and tell me about my organization, but it's everyone behind the scenes that are just incredible in our organization.
So tell us, how is the team doing? I mean,
We are doing really well this year. We've had some unfortunate things happen. We've had probably one of our top players get injured for the year, and it's the nature of the business. Things are going to happen. Guys get called up, and we have one guy called up to the top scoring defenseman in the league. Got called up to St. Louis. They went to send him down, but he had to go on waivers, which exposed him to the rest of the NHL. Nashville picks him up, so we're losing our top players, but we're still doing really well in the league. And our coaches are really good. We're a true team. We have accountability on the ice, and more so, we got a good bunch of guys that do great stuff in the community.
The guys are amazing. Just seeing their pictures and some of their Instagrams and their Facebooks, because I looked, they seem really close. Maybe it's something about hockey, maybe it's something about the general manager. What is it about this team that they just seem like such a force?
I think a big part of it is, we want the best players on the team, but we also do background checks. And I had a situation today, a player came available, so I walk in, I ask my coaches, I know him as a player, do you know any other stories about him? We want good, quality citizens representing, and in one of my speeches before the season with the players, I said, everything you do, you're representing the Chicago Wolves, but you're also representing your family, your parents, and like I always tell my kids, don't do anything to disappoint me. And that covers a broad bunch of things. We want quality guys. If you got quality guys on the team, it's much easier to coach, to deal with, less hassles for me. So we look for good guys. So you look for the two qualities of great talent and good people.
So after doing this for so long, what do you love most about this organization? What gets you going every day to come here?
Well, the threat from my owner that we have to win. But that's one thing with our owner, Don Levin and Buddy Myers, our owners, they're committed to winning. And when we don't win, I hear about it, and rightfully I should hear about it. But some organizations are just about development. We want to develop and win at the same time, and that's the greatest thing because we strive every year to win, and that's what we want to do. And we've done great. We've had 4 championships there, and we always seem to put a great product on the ice and a great program, for fans to come see.
So the game tonight, I was reading, and I could be mistaken, and I'm old and I'm forgetful about things. I read that in 1994 that this was the original game that the Chicago Wolves played against the Milwaukee Admirals.
I believe so.
That was so cool, and we're here tonight. That's who they're playing.
That's it.
There's a special name for this. The Milwaukee playing Chicago, is it like the Amtrak?
Amtrak rivalry, yeah, because we take an Amtrak train up to Milwaukee and back.
That's what it means.
So it's one of our promotions, the Amtrak Trophy and Amtrak rivalry, yeah.
So how long? I know nothing about hockey. I was looking at some of the hockey sticks there. Dana, I was very impressed because she's a hockey mom. Knew that the thick stick was a goalie stick, which I think has your name on it.
Does it? I'm not even sure we have.
It does. My son came over. He got very excited. He knew what the stick was. He got very excited.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
And then some people walked by. I have a picture I'll show you later that had your jersey on. There's something special about your jersey. Tell us about that. He's blushing.
Oh, it's kind of surreal that people walk around with your jersey and with your name on it. And truthfully, who am I to have somebody walk around with jersey?
So
but it's
cool.
it's really cool, and I really think it's more for my kids and stuff to see it, and I think it's a really cool thing. But it's kind of at the same time kind of surreal that people would buy my jersey, put my name on it.
And you had, she was very proud. She showed me that Wendell had signed the back. Now they retired your jersey.
Yes, they have.
Why? I love that he's
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. No, this organization has been great to me, and I've been here since the beginning. And I was honored when they had told me after I retired that they're going to retire my number and do a ceremony. And again, it was humbling because it was something that I wanted to do my whole life, and they actually gave me the opportunity to continue my career and stay in a great organization. Because when I first came to the organization, it was a lockout in the NHL of '94-'95. And I was playing in Tampa in the NHL at the time, and I was going to sit out the year, and they called and needed a goalie, and that's how I ended up here. And I played the year until the lockout was over, and I went back to the NHL. I was going to retire, and they called and said, "We want you to come back." And I'm like the guest that never leaves. I've been here for 23 years.
We should have brought a Sharpie with us.
We'll sign that later.
All right.
Tell us, we have some hockey questions.
Hockey questions.
I
might not know how to answer them. You might know it better than me.
No, you'll
I
know.
was wondering,
I just make it up.
how thick is the ice?
It's only about 1.5 inches thick. It's not very, if you ever seen them do it, there's cement there and they put the lines in it, and then it's just a small, they don't want it too thick because then it gets too soft and chippy, and so there's a whole science to making that ice. Seriously, they know the temperature, there's a certain mixture, there's so much goes into it. People actually go away and do courses on how to do the ice.
Okay, so
I don't know how to do it, but a lot of people.
It's pretty cool because I went down there and I saw the shovel and stuff. So what's something you can tell us, we won't tell anybody else, that nobody knows about the Wolves?
I don't know. I know we're a winning team. I know we've won championships in 2 different leagues.
Oh, that's cool.
We won. Actually, we're a team that had won a lot of championships and came close on other times too. So we have a tradition of winning. There's not a lot. There's no secrets to our team because our group does such a great job promoting our team.
Are there any funny rituals or things you guys do in the locker room before you get out there on the ice?
No, not really. You see the guys, what they do now that we never did when I played was they play soccer. They do the soccer game and they kick the ball around, and that's the road hockey. Like if you see behind the scenes all the time, if you ever watch any shows, like that's part of the warm up. Instead of getting on the bike or whatever, they kick the ball around. And I think part of that was the European influence of European players coming over, kicking the ball around. And some teams have a football, just a way of loosening up. And now they do games like might be 15 guys in a circle, and you eliminate them. And that's part of their warm up. It's kind of a cool thing that's part of their warm up.
No superstition on anything, or what gives
Guys
you
have a
good
lot
luck?
of them. Guys have a lot of them. Like for me, I used to want to be the last guy off the ice. Just it was like almost like I tapped everyone's shin pads. Like thanks, good period or whatever. That was probably my biggest one. Was that I didn't have a lot. I was pretty, for being a goalie, I was pretty low keyed, and some goalies are rightfully called crazy, and I was like the normal.
You seem very normal. Very normal. But the fact that
You don't really know me well. You don't really know me well. That's
We
because
don't know how many
literally,
hits you
think
took
about
this.
this. The puck goes 100 miles an hour, and it's a hard rubber. And my job was to get in front of it. I wasn't playing dodgeball. So there's a saying. There's a fine line between bravery and stupidity. And I don't know what I was some nights. I might have been, I might have been brave. Maybe I was stupid to be a goalie. I'm not sure.
Do you still get out there on the ice?
I have not put my equipment on since my last game.
Do you skate?
I skate. I've worked with kids. I had goalie schools, and I get out on the ice with kids and help coach and stuff. But I don't. Again, a puck coming 100 miles an hour. When I retired on my own terms, and it was like I could have played more years. I was like, no, I'm ready. I'm ready to walk away from being a goalie, and I enjoy going out and just skating around and doing stuff. And it's still a great, it's a great game, and I love the game. But sitting there seeing a puck come 100 miles an hour, that was enough. And I actually felt relieved. When I first retired, I worked with the Wolves, but I also was goalie coach for the Calgary Flames in the NHL. And I remember my first training camp, and the puck's whizzing by the goalie going 100 miles an hour and hitting the glass, and I'm like, I don't have to do this anymore. And I love playing goal, but it just came to a point where I'm good.
Well, thank you. Congratulations. The team seems just a great group of guys, and I think it starts at the top.
Thank you.
We appreciate your time. We know you've got a game going on out there, so.
We love the insides. Thank you.
Very well,
thank
very
you.
well.
Good
Great show.
questions.
Great show.
Thank
Nice to
you.
meet you.
Thank you.
No, this is awesome.
Really
Later,
fun to watch.
we're going to be chasing you with a Sharpie
Yes.
later, so just know that.
Very
Thank
good,
you
ladies.
so
Thank
much.
you. Thank you.
So that's Wendell, and wow, his number
Bringing food for them?
retired.
I'm sorry, I was like speechless. I was starstruck. I'm like, oh my God, he's so major.
I think we were
so
talking
major.
a lot too, but oh my God,
Okay.
we really need to get it signed.
Oh, I'm so hungry.
Wendell,
So
we
happy
love you,
you're
but
here.
look who has shown up right here for us.
Look at this.
It is Chef Doug. Doug, help say your last name for me. Butchman.
Yep, just like a bush.
I played the
Okay.
better
Chef
sport.
Doug is here.
Oh, I didn't know you had.
everything that you
Okay,
did.
this is a
Matthew was telling me what a great guy
This
was
is
that you were
not
in
your
the NHL.
normal.
And he said, and I
No,
think
this
it was
is not.
sports
This
food.
is not
No.
the. What do you call it?
I didn't.
The
National
normal,
food.
like,
Unfortunately, and I'm
The
very embarrassed.
concession stand
No, no.
at the hockey game.
look at
Does not know how
that.
to ice
Wow. Tell us a little bit about what we're looking
Yeah,
at.
but you should know how to ice skate.
Take them out. Tell them to get on the ice. That's all right.
Is it too late?
No, tell them to go. Seriously, tell them to get out on the ice, to go skating. And it's the only thing he has to do is, most kids get out on the ice and they try to walk on their skates. It's a side, it's a lateral push. So you got to push to the side. It's like rollerblade. Does he rollerblade? Tell him to rollerblade, and then the transition would be easy.
We were looking at all the people on the team.
Later.
And I'm Swedish, right? And there's some Swedes and there's some people from Finland,
Wow.
right?
Yep.
And like I said, he's 6'8", he's 14.
Oh my God.
Crazy.
It's not stopping.
Yeah.
Okay, we are broadcasting live from the Allstate Arena,
Yeah.
and this is
Like
what
some of the
Chef
tennis players
Doug
are big now.
Yeah, big, yeah.
preparing here, and not just for us.
Everybody. Basketball,
This is
but he
dinner.
wants football.
This is
I mean, he's-
amazing.
This is amazing.
Think
You
about
must
he
be
loved
so
to play for
proud.
Alabama, Coach Saban.
That'd be awesome. So
Well,
where's
this
he play
is
right
wonderful. We can't wait
Was
to
that play
get
on?
into my
Okay.
He
belly.
had a great run.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much,
social
Chef.
media
So
problem.
amazing. I can't tell you.
It smells so good. I wish that we like smell of
We
it.
are reconsidering our options
Now,
as
we
we
are
head to
dressed
next
appropriately,
year.
but
Now we're
I
back
think,
downtown.
I'm
We
going
live
to let you
downtown.
take this up, but make sure
Okay.
I get some of those euros later. Or
It's back
euros.
in
Thank
How
you,
do you say
Chef.
it?
So it's
Euros.
Euros.
No kidding. No
We
kidding.
have some
He's only a
exciting
freshman.
fans
Oh,
that are going to
wow.
come in. Come on in,
so
fans.
he had an unbelievable
Come on in, guys. We could stand over here by the hockey sticks. And I'm going to just, let's go over there. Hi, guys. Tell us your names.
Behind you. What's your name?
Isn't that what everyone's doing today? Isn't everyone expressing?
Go ahead and ask them some
So
questions.
tell me, how's the game going?
Really good.
Yeah.
Even if we're losing.
Yeah, but what's been your favorite part so far?
I don't know.
What about you? What did you guys like the best?
I don't know.
Did you see something that you liked today?
The kids zone.
The kids zone. Tell me about that. I didn't get to see that.
There's instead of skee ball, it's skates ball, and there's slap shotting, which is pretty much tic tac toe.
That's so cool. Have you guys met my friend Skates yet?
Yep.
You guys got to see Skates? What'd you guys talk about?
We saw them, but we weren't there.
That's so cool. So I have a question. I've been to a lot of hockey games, but I've never seen a hockey game with fireworks before. What did you guys think about that?
Awesome.
It's so awesome, right? Did you like the fireworks?
Yeah, it's
Was that a surprise? Have you guys tried the food yet? I think you tried something. What was your favorite thing that you ate at the game? Popcorn. That's always a good call at a hockey game.
So why do you guys love the Wolves? What is it about the Chicago Wolves? You're big fans. Anything? Tell me, because this is my first game.
I don't know. Maybe because we live in Chicago.
Oh,
That's a great
good point.
reason. You?
I don't know.
Do you like the fireworks?
kids
Yeah. I'm
zone.
really into the fireworks in the kids zone. Do you guys have a favorite thing about the Wolves?
Everything.
First, like in the first period, they scores like for school.
Yeah.
The first period starts.
That's awesome. You know what else I think is really cool? I bet mom and dad will agree with me. I think it's really cool how you can come as a family and spend time as a family, right?
So one of the things I really like is the family atmosphere. It's super convenient to get here. The crowds are very pleasant. The staff is outstanding. And then one of the things Molly forgot to mention, our favorite thing is the Kiss Cam, because they always put the camera on the visiting team bench. And it is the funniest thing to put the Kiss Cam on two of the Admirals toward the end of the game.
Had you guys ever seen that before? That's funny. I wish I had seen it. I'm going to come back for another game to see it. How about you guys?
Oh, it's definitely the family atmosphere, and I mean it's a great hockey club. Talent, everything they do.
Nice seeing kids, having a lot of fun, and it's something that we can do with the kids, especially they're into hockey, and it's just a nice family good time.
You guys hockey players? Any hockey players?
All right.
You're a hockey player? Who's your favorite player on the Wolves?
There's this player that used to be on the Wolves, but he moved to Pat. He moved to
We got
Minnesota Wild.
All right, well, we got to find some new favorite players then, don't we?
Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming by.
And one day we're going to see you play out there, right?
Yeah.
Woo!
You guys are both hockey players? That's awesome. What positions do you guys play?
I don't know yet.
Are you just starting? Just kind of feeling it all out? Do you know any goalies?
They've been playing for 4 years.
Wow.
They're
Mites.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you,
right,
guys.
thank you so much.
Guys, so fun. Oh my gosh, you know what? I loved what that dad said.
I did
that it's
too.
such a family-friendly atmosphere here, you know? Skates is going to come by later. But
Yeah, don't you get that feeling here? It's clean. You know, the food is good. The people are in the best mood. It just feels
I think
really
that's
family oriented.
one of the things I realize is because when you're going to the book game and all, I'm always thinking of my older boys or the older people going, but never really thinking about the little kids. And I love that this is so welcoming for the little ones. I honestly never thought about that.
Yeah.
Well, we got to bring in Mike Gordon. Mike Gordon, because we have to thank him for making this. Those families were so great. And I loved what that one dad said, that you can bring the whole family here and have a whole night of entertainment. You get to see the game, the staff. The experience of being at this game. Tell us a little bit about it. You're like a little kid looking at your face, right?
I love doing this, right? Because we're able to provide affordable live sports for anyone, whether it's families or individuals. It's a very welcoming environment. And so we have, and I know you guys have talked about it, but food, soda, hot dogs, popcorn, and tickets for $89. I mean,
how can you go wrong with that?
You can't have a Saturday night as a family for that.
No. So we love it. We certainly we read the audience when they come. If we find out the audience is a little younger, we'll play music that caters right to them to get them on the dance cam and everything. If the audience is skewing a little older that night, so on a Friday night skew a little older, the music will skew a little older, and just we play to the crowd.
I have to say, my brother was talking about going to Chicago Wolves, and the first thing he did say is we love going to Chicago Wolves because it's inexpensive and the kids just have such a ball.
Yeah.
And I am so new to this that
well, welcome.
I've learned so much.
It's such a great family experience because you think you take your kids to dinner and a movie. It's going to cost as much, and you're not going to have that bonding, shared experiences from the fireworks to, I didn't even know about the kids zone, the little kids.
Yeah.
What is that?
So we have an interactive area within the stadium that's called the Kid Zone. So it's just more skills tests, whether shoot the puck or try to check into an inflatable, the picture of a player on it. It's entertainment nonstop, and we will tailor different days. So tonight, if you brought your skates, which maybe you did or not,
oh my God.
all right, then you can skate on the ice afterwards. So the players just play on the ice, we clear them off, and then your whole family can come and just come skating. And like tomorrow night, we'll return the players back to sign autographs, and they'll stay until the last person leaves. You want selfies with the players? We'll give you selfies with the players. So there's something going on for them, for people every single game. We have programming every night.
Looking at the calendar, you have so much events going on.
Yeah, so I guess that's the segue, right?
What are the not to miss ones? What are coming up that we have to make sure we're there?
February 4th is a Saturday night upcoming, and we are going to have a post-game concert featuring Juliana Zobris, who has been Zobris' wife, who has sang during the World Series, has quite a career herself, so she's going to come and do about an hour-long concert after we're done. We also have American Girl Night coming up. We've partnered with them, and we all know how wonderful American Girl is. We'll be handing out Wolves-specific outfits for girls.
Oh my God.
Okay, that's pretty amazing.
You have to go to that.
And a t-shirt. Right, so come on back.
I gotta bring back my daughter.
I'll bring
Oh
my
my
son.
goodness.
Sure.
I'm coming for myself.
We have Superhero Night coming up. So we have Marvel characters coming. It also is a mascot day. We have different Chicago mascots here. So great opportunity for selfies and meet and greets with all these folks. So we have a lot going on. It's every game has something special on top of the game in the $40.
Does it? If it seems like Mike enjoys his job a little bit,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, always he has a smile on his face.
you.
It's got to be so rewarding. We came here on Girl Scout night.
Oh,
There
it's a
were
great night.
thousands of Girl Scouts, and the Girl Scouts that came got a badge. I mean, what a fun job. Tell us a little bit about your job.
It's like throwing a party every night for 10,000 people. You just try to figure out what's the theme of the night, what do you want to do, how can you spice it up, make sure everyone comes, make sure you have enough food, make sure the bathrooms are clean, and have a great time. But the part that I like the best is the chance to actually interact with some of the individuals one-on-one. If you can, and we went on a behind-the-scenes tour tonight with some of your guests, and the chance to just take them and sit on the Zamboni or do something like that is amazing. And I'll have people come up to me years later and say, do you remember when you gave my kid a puck? That was amazing. It's still on their nightstand.
Aww.
So, fun story. First time I started working here, I was walking with my son by the locker room, and he tags on my shoulder, and there's a little bit of athletic tape left. And athletic tape is just athletic tape. Like 10 cents left on a roll. Can I have it? I was like, sure, no problem. He still has it on his nightstand 8 years later because it's a memory. And that's what we do. We make memories. So that's why I have the greatest job out there. It's just the ability to do that.
So this is my first Wolves game, and just like from the minute that I saw the fireworks, I thought this is different. Like, what else is different about a Wolves game from any other sporting event?
I think so. Even if you start with the fireworks, the company that does the fireworks is the same company that does produces all the Super Bowl halftimes. No. We were their first client. So they're fiercely loyal to doing our game every single night. You can come on a Wednesday night, we're going to do the fireworks. You can come on a Saturday night, you do the fireworks. But I think what makes us different is the fact that we welcome everyone here. And because it's affordable, and because it's a safe environment, and safe means something different to everyone. So to my wife, it might be, hey, I feel safe. It's I don't have to watch my pocketbook or anything. To me, safe means I'm not going to hear bad language at a sporting event. So I can bring my 10-year-old son and I don't have to teach him any new vocabulary. This is a safe environment for everyone. And you walk in, and the minute you walk in, I'm good here. This is going to be fine, and I can let my guard down. And
wow.
That doesn't happen everywhere.
No, that's what makes this such a cool environment, such a great experience. And I love what you said about making memories, those touchstone moments that you can remember with your family. You've done such a great job. You've been so welcoming to us.
I appreciate that.
And I love, Mike actually walks around. A lot of the fans know you.
They
you
do.
Smile,
They do.
You greet them. It's like walking around with a little mini celebrity. You're not skates yet.
No, nothing compares to skates.
But you're pretty cool, and we really appreciate this opportunity. Anything you want to leave us with that?
No, I would just invite everyone who's in the Chicagoland area. I mean, you heard it here, what a great time it is. So just, come on out. There's plenty of room for you. There are plenty of games. If you visit our website, ChicagoWolves.com, you can find out all the information on it. But I appreciate you guys coming out and doing this.
Thank you so much.
Love to share it with
Tweet, because he's giving away a family 4-pack. Use
there we go.
ChicagonistaLIVE at Chicago Wolves, Chicago Wolves. However you want to tweet it to us, we'll pick you at the end of the night. That's so generous.
Absolutely. Happy to do it.
I still have the tags on.
Oh, we got to take that off.
But
unless that's cool to keep the tags on. I don't know.
I don't know, but we want to thank.
I took my tags off right away.
We love our jerseys.
We love our jerseys. Maybe we'll get you to sign them later.
Right.
Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you so much.
So
Thanks for coming.
Thank you.
Thank you so
You bet.
much.
Thanks.
What Mike has done so wonderful for welcoming you here. And we have blogger friends
where are they? I
that
see
and visited. We have Samantha over here.
Come on in.
We wanted to talk to Samantha.
Yes.
Yes,
Thank
just
you.
you. No, bring in your family and your kids. Come on.
Am I sitting here? Hi.
We're waiting.
Hi, Superman.
See this? I know.
Say hi.
Hi, guys.
Hi, give him the mic.
You want to hold the mic?
So, Samantha, tell us.
They said boy.
Oh boy, help me.
So, Samantha, tell us your blog is.
My blog is Mixed Prince Life, and I blog about my life with my family and my 2 boys.
And you're getting tired, but look, all that excitement from there. Did you guys like the fireworks?
Yeah, what did you think of the fireworks?
Good.
What did you think?
I saw you got something special.
I know, I'm
Tell
jealous.
what you got. What
Do
was
you have
that?
it with you?
Got a hockey puck.
Yeah.
It's in safekeeping. We got to see one of the hockey pucks in the back.
What
We got
about
to go.
Dad? What's Dad's favorite thing that happened out there today?
Bringing the family to the game.
Isn't it amazing? What a great family experience. Have you guys been to a Wolves game before?
We have No, we have been. Actually, his family's really into hockey. He's starting hockey now.
Oh,
So this is right up his alley. And he actually went to a Wolves game, and his dad got him and his brother's name on the big screen for their birthday.
Oh, you know what we forgot to ask?
That was not yesterday.
We forgot to ask Mike about that. That's something that you can do. You can request to get your name up on the screen if you're coming here for, like, if you want to ask somebody to marry you, perhaps. Children,
I've always
are you
wanted
watching?
to see that.
Or
When you
fun.
propose in a few years, you should have her name put up on the screen. That's a tip.
Are you going to do that?
When you propose to Lois Lane, Superman.
Well, we
glad
thank
you guys-
you so much. I wonder if we can get some of these hockey guys to come
Hey,
in.
hockey
Hockey guys, come in here. Thank you, Samantha.
Thank you, Samantha.
Come back here, guys. Do you guys play, any of you guys play hockey?
I do.
You do?
Yeah, I
Yeah?
do
Who do you guys play for?
Norfolk Blue Hawks.
After
Do you want to
court.
give a shout out to your team?
Hashtag Blue Hawks. Yeah, let's go.
So what's exciting about watching the game here?
It's just fun coming out here and seeing them play.
Yeah?
It's nice to see that hockey spreading all over the world.
Yes, right?
And it's pretty cool to see it right in your own backyard, too, right? What was your favorite part of the game so far?
So far, my favorite part was probably the intro with the fireworks and fire. That was really cool.
And did you like anything?
Yeah, I liked all the action and how you could be closer than you could be at like another sporting event than you would at like a Blackhawks game. But you can get close at the Wolves games and the action's really, there's a lot of action.
And there's so much to do here, like family fun stuff to do and see. I want to know, because I'm not a hockey mom, how long does it take to put on the equipment? And can somebody describe to me what it's like putting on the equipment?
We think it takes like 30 minutes, and it feels nice just putting everything on and just getting ready for another day on the ice.
Oh, that's cool.
So tell me, like, what is the... I know because I'm in there with you, but tell me, like, what is it like? How many pieces do you have to put on? Walk me through your whole uniform.
So like I like to start with the bottom half because when you tie your skates, you don't really want to, like you can't bend down to tie your skates with all the elbow pads on. So I usually do the bottom first and then go up.
So you do what? Shorts?
Shin pads. Like our jocks and our socks. And,
yeah.
And then we go with our shin guards and our socks, and then
Yeah.
we put on our pants.
Yeah.
Then we tie our skates.
Yep.
Then we put on our chest piece. Then our elbow pads. Jersey.
Yep.
Helmet.
And then what? Do you guys have anything in your mouth?
That's a
also?
lot.
A lot.
You know what? Hockey is a big commitment, not only for the parents, but for you. I mean, that's a lot of stuff. Do you feel heavy when you're on the ice with all that?
Can you even move?
Yeah. It's pretty heavy, but after a while, when you play hockey, you kind of get used to the feeling of it.
Well, that's awesome. Thank you guys so much. Good luck. What's the name of the team?
Blue Hawks.
All right, someday I'll see
right.
you guys as the Chicago Wolves. Thank you.
Oh my goodness.
I think we have.
I can't even get my kids to put on their jacket.
I am telling you, when I am done lacing up those skates, I'm the one who's sweating. Forget about them and all the clothes. I'm the one sweating.
Okay, talk about the community. I want everybody to clap their hands. Oh my gosh. Courtney, I can't. First of all, the fact that we have you sitting here because a game is going on and you've got all of these kids and so much going on. Tell us a little bit about who you are and what you do.
Yes, I'm a Senior Vice President of Operations for the team. This is my 21st season.
Because you're
started
like
when I was 10.
No,
so, yeah, it's been amazing. I do all the fundraising and community, and I get to blow pyro on the ice and play some music. So easily the best job in the organization. So it's fantastic.
Wow. And the Chicago Wolves do so much for the community. Tonight
Absolutely.
is a special night.
Yes, absolutely.
Tell us about tonight.
Yeah, tonight is they've been wearing animal adoption awareness jerseys. This is the third night and the final end of the auction, which is happening as we speak. And our owner is huge in animal adoptions. Every Saturday once a month we get dogs adopted at games and raise our canine counter, which is awesome. And tonight we're raising awareness, we're raising funds to help the shelters and help as many dogs and animals that can find homes.
How many dogs have you come home with?
I have one beauty. He's actually on the jerseys. He's the shoulder patch. Mick Badger Mahoney, shout out.
Oh,
but
wow.
He's that very handsome dog on the shoulder patches and the advertisement for the program.
So something that makes the Wolves really interesting, we were talking about the night we were here, it was Girl Scout nights.
Yep.
Every Girl Scout that came got a patch. What are some other community outreach that you do?
We do a ton. We have a huge reading program, which is brought to you by Butternut and Call Julie,
Wow.
811. So our guys go out to the local libraries and they talk about the importance of reading, the importance of being part of the community, what they do if they're reading on a bus trip or reading on the road. We have a couple French guys that go out to, we go to local high schools and go to the French classes and talk about, they speak French and the importance of learning a second language. So we do a lot of hospital visits. It's nonstop action. If the guys are home, we're trying to send them somewhere. We have a great Wolves Witch program with Kind, and it's with teaming up with Brett Sterling, who's number 29. So it's team up with 29 and take care of fans that come out and maybe a bit down on their luck. So it's kind of nonstop. Whatever we can do to give back is kind of our motto. So whether it's a dog or raising money for charity or raising awareness, the more we can do, the better.
All of these are so rewarding to work on.
Yeah.
What's been your favorite?
Oh man, I don't know. It's a tough question. It's so much of it. I do say I'm very privileged to have the job I have, that I get to come to work and raise some money. And we gave 20 women who couldn't afford a mammograms. You know, every $150 you raise goes to a mammogram. Or tonight, you think about all the shelters you can help. We've done the soldiers where they've surprised their son, or all that thing.
Amazing.
So I don't know if I can pick a favorite. It's like a lot of babies. You just can't. You can't do it. But I feel
They're
very
all
lucky.
your babies,
Truly. And to have an ownership in an organization that is so pro community is very lucky.
I love it. Really cool.
How do you come up with the ideas? Do the charities come to you? Do you look? I mean, how do you keep it fresh too?
We try. I think that's really important. I mean, you have some stuff that works and you go with that. But I think that in the summer when you have a little bit of downtime, Camille Coletti, who's my right hand man when it comes to community, she and I will kind of sit down and what works, what doesn't. Is there a charity that we want to make a difference? So. Whatever money we can donate, we want it to go to a charity that is really affected, so that our little bit of money helps. So who can we reach out to? Who's what's a cause that we need to relate to?
I love that people can just go on a website and find these information.
Yep.
Or a lot of them gets repeated on like for the following week. If I miss tonight's Adopt Dog night, would there be any other opportunities?
So for this is kind of exclusive. I mean, the reason it's exclusive is to raise more money. So we do that. There's some stuff that's every game. The scratch and wins, when the players wear those black jerseys that you're wearing, that's a scratch and win. It's only $1, and you can win that. Shirts off your back. So and actually for the animal jerseys, there's our goaltender Jordan Binnington, and a personalized jersey you can do is online up until Friday. So if you want to get a jersey for your dog, I'm just saying, ChicagonistaLIVE.com.
I think I love it. Oh my gosh. Well, you're doing an amazing
Thank
job.
you. Yeah, thanks so much for you coming out. We appreciate it.
And thank you for coming off the ice.
Yeah,
Come here.
absolutely. I'm going to go run back. But
but
thank you guys so much. Most
doing
appreciate
a great job.
Appreciate
The
it.
website is great. You can find out all the information about
and
all
you want
the
to donate,
charities.
ChicagonistaLIVE.com has a charity section, so you can. There's a bunch of stuff there. Just give a little shout out. All that proceeds go to charity, Chicago's charities.
Great job, Courtney.
Well, thank you guys. Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
I mean, there's so many great things why you should really come to the Wolves game.
I actually feel even better about being here. It's like everything I learn, I want to stay even longer.
Not only are you having fun with your family and and just knowing that you're helping out while doing that.
Right?
And I have to just say, they have great swag sportswear here.
Great.
I know we're wearing these, but all of this, which has been hanging back here for the whole show, these
are so, and they're so
quality
soft.
shirts
that's
too.
really
They
good,
are
soft
cute.
t-shirt.
I'm just
I love them.
looking
I
through
really
these.
love
We had a hard time when we were deciding what to wear. We had a really hard time choosing.
We did.
Like, look at how cute.
It's
I'm
like,
just saying.
It's like being in a candy store. especially for fashion girls.
I know. I want to, for like the hockey game, I'm going to layer a few of them on. The t-shirt, then the jersey, then maybe a sweatshirt over it, then my gloves.
Oh, keep tweeting along. Hashtag ChicagonistaLIVE. I know it's almost over, but we're still giving away the fan four-pack. It starts at $89 normally if you buy it, but it comes with 4 tickets, 4 hot dogs, 4 soda, a bucket of popcorn. That's a lot. And just being here, you're helping a lot of the community. And you got to look at their schedules. Lots of
You
stuff
got
to
to go to the site. I mean, the family fun that you can have here. Come, and if you're not satisfied, let me know about it, because there is so much to do.
There's no way you won't be. It's so great, and it's like there's no other sporting event in the area, or in my experience, anywhere that's been like this. I mean,
absolutely.
And really seeing that food from the concession.
I was just gonna say,
my mouth is warm. I am so hungry, and it really.
So good.
The other interesting fact is that this is a peanut-free arena.
And that's
right.
That's so important. My
Right,
daughter
like-
has anaphylaxis with peanuts, so just knowing that. I mean, everything is checked. Inexpensive.
Right.
Check.
Well, Mike was saying you can feel safe here. I know that's such a fear for parents who have kids with anaphylaxis, and like to know that you can come in here and there's just no nuts. It's just one way you can let your guard down.
So
Absolutely.
February 4th is going to be very cool. There's going to be a concert, and tweet along with us still. We're not picking the winner yet for the family 4-pack. And we're waiting for Skates. Skates is coming in 2 minutes. I can't wait to interview. I keep talking. That's not a problem for me. Tell us, being a hockey mom, how many hours are you out there on the ice, really? Is it really like 5 in the morning?
Okay, well, I have to confess something.
Uh-oh.
I am a hockey mom, but I'm married to a hockey dad.
Oh, that's the secret.
That is the secret. So my husband, when my son was 2, he decided he was really into hockey, and so my husband coached his team, and my husband played as a kid, and so then he got involved, and now he's on a men's league, and so most of that the early mornings and the late nights admittedly don't start till they're a little bit older. But that's sort of in his wheelhouse. So
that's his thing, you know. So he'd love to. It's like losing a husband from golf, but they have to go away, and you're like, but if you have kids who want to play the same game, of course.
Right. Okay. I lost a husband to hockey, but I gained 3 hours every day to myself.
That's exactly what I'm saying. I love that. Okay, that's a good. Now, Bart, being the fashion maven that you are, you go to the games.
I go to the games.
So how often do you go to the games?
I try to go to all the games, you know, unless there's a conflict.
How long does a hockey game last?
So that's the best thing about hockey. It's not baseball. You know, baseball goes on like forever. And you're outside and it's raining. So hockey's inside. Each period is 12 minutes. So you've got 3 periods and it's over.
And better food.
Better food. You're indoors, so you don't have to worry about inclement weather. And it's short and it's exciting. They never stop moving.
Really
I mean, we saw it inside there when we were watching, the first part of the game. It's just nonstop action.
I love that.
Chicago Wolves, go to their website, go to our website. We're going to have all the information. We're going to post some more information about maybe perhaps how you can win something.
Absolutely. But I want to hear real tips. Like, where do you buy hockey stuff for your kids? Is that like?
Is it a big investment?
It seems like
so hockey is a really expensive sport. I mean, you better really love it because it's expensive. Skates and the pads and everything. There's a company online called Hockey Monkey where we get a lot of stuff. There's a store up in Vernon Hills.
There's a tip right there.
But Hockey Monkey, and they're always on sale. So, if you're going to make that investment, HockeyMonkey.com is a great place to go. I'm sorry, I'm so distracted by the adorable skate. I'm so happy I get to sit by him.
All right. I'm just going to give you a big kiss right there.
Welcome to the show. I'm kind of, it's a celebrity thing. I don't know if I'm going to pass out
I'm so excited to be next to him. I feel like I'm having like a crush on you, Skates.
Well, you know, Skates, we have a couple quick questions for you. And I'm just looking here where I put the questions because I'm so excited that you're here. Okay, the first question for Skates is, with all the great Chicago sports being played, we're just wondering, because Chicago's an amazing town, who is your favorite team this right now? Okay.
Love that.
Now, we saw you doing some moves. We were wondering, do you prefer Cotton Eye Joe or Hungry Like the Wolf? What?
Hungry like a wolf.
2 words?
Hungry like a wolf.
Hungry like.
All right, here, you ask them.
All right. Is your favorite part of being in front of a crowd shooting off the fireworks or throwing the t-shirts?
I like us.
Throwing the t-shirts. Throwing the t-shirts,
wait, you said
right?
fireworks.
I said fireworks. Oh, no,
No,
t-shirt.
we're throwing the t-shirts. Remind me, I don't want to
saw a lot of fireworks
I don't
out
want to be charades with MJ.
I liked it though, MJ. It was good, right? All right.
All right.
All right, MJ, you get the last one.
All right. If you could tell fans one thing, what would it be? Okay, we're kidding because you don't talk.
Oh, he loves you.
Oh, no, you know what? He loves when fans come and take selfies.
That's what it is.
All right, well,
All
we're
right.
just about
We're
done
now-
with the show, but you can't go anywhere because we got to. And wait, I have the selfie light, right? I have the selfie
Oh, now
light.
we're going to do a selfie.
So we're going to do a selfie. Thank you so much. Please continue tweeting with Chicago Needs to Live. Thank you to the Chicago Wolves. Everybody's loved it. Thank you to our bloggers. Thank you to the chef. Thank you to Mike. Thank you to Courtney.
Thank you.
Thank you to Wendell. Thank you to Dana.
Thank you.
All right.
Thanks,
Wait, I got to turn it around.
All right,
Wait,
there
I'm
you
looking
go.
at Matthew.
Okay.
My arm's not long enough.
Here.
Okay, there we go.
All right. We'll pretend.
1,
2, 3. Well, now that I look,
Well,
thank you
thank you so
everybody.
much.